So one of the big projects that we had to do in this building before we really finished some of the main living areas was to extend a section of the second floor. Basically, we added a whole second floor area to part of the building back here behind me. And so unfortunately, I didn't record a lot of videos or take a ton of photos of the process, but I'm gonna try to do more and more of that the next time we're doing projects. Now that we have a following on YouTube, I'll definitely try to document everything as we go. But I did get some videos, I did get some photos of that process. And so I kind of wanted to just make a shorter video where I kind of walk through what we did for that and kind of show you the space up here that we added. So through here, this is what will be the dining room, but we added this whole section here. So we had the staircase put in and basically everything from here over to a little past where that stud wall is there. And so the reason we did this, the reason we had this added is because we needed the extra space to add the master bedroom and bathroom up here. Originally, I was going to have our bedroom back there and then have our kids' bedroom right here next to it. We decided we already had plenty of bedrooms already, and we might as well just use all this space to give us a nice big area for our master bedroom and bathroom. Here we are about to start working in this room. What are we gonna make?
The upstairs.
Upstairs? Joseph, what are we gonna make? What are we gonna make? You wanna make your bedroom? No? So before we started this project, there used to be a wall back here that went all the way up to the ceiling. So actually you can see here, where this sheetrock here cuts off, this is where the wall used to be, went all the way over to the brick wall. And so basically this whole room here was cut off from that whole section of the building over there. So before we started anything, the first thing we did is blocked off the doorways to the kitchen and one of our big living rooms. I sealed it off with plastic and then even ended up putting some 2-inch foam panels up against the wall and put those there to block out dust. And also we knew that once we started this massive project, we would not be really living in this area at all. And so after we sealed it all off, the next thing we had to do is to remove a wall. There's a large wall that separated the dining room area from the rest of the building. So we had to take that wall out and basically open it up to the back, that whole back area of the building that really had been cut off. There's a whole section, this whole section of the building that I'm in right now actually, where we've been doing a lot of the work, was completely walled off. When we originally moved in here, the only way you could get to this whole area back here where our master bedroom and one of our main living rooms on the first floor will be, that whole area was sealed off. You could only access it if you went through the basement and then climbed up a really rickety, half-rotten staircase. And so it was super dark. There were no windows into it, no light, and it was completely sealed off. So yeah, it was really fun to remove that wall and open it up. Yeah, I think it just really put into perspective just how much room we had to work with. Doing your job? There used to also be a wall all the way from the floor up to there. This was walled off, so we took all that out and basically opened this whole area up to the rest of it. And so I think it just feels a lot more open now. Also, it allows a lot more light. The natural light that is coming from the windows in there comes in here, which is really nice. So once we had that wall removed, we actually hired a friend of mine, Ryan Vandenberg, who has a construction company. And we actually hired him and his team to come in and put in the whole second floor the extended second floor area. I think it took them maybe 3 to 4 days to get it done, and it just really, I think, helped to put my mind at ease knowing that somebody was coming in who really knew what they were doing. A lot of this framing they did. I did some of this. I did some of the framing here, added that in later. But all this we hired out. I hired that out because I just wanted to make sure that the second floor ended up being level with the section that was already existing upstairs. I wanted to make sure that it flowed nice, that it was level, and also that it was structurally able to support the weight it needed to. And I didn't want to go online and do all the research I'd have to do to figure out how to do all that myself. We also had them add in the staircase here, and so I had to make it with pretty wide, big steps. This will be, in the end, I think this is going to be the only staircase we have up to the second floor, and I wanted to make it big and comfortable for allowing to bring furniture and beds and all that kind of stuff up and down. It was definitely exciting for us to have them come in and just get that done really quickly, and when they finished it, it felt like a really big step forward in getting all this done. You know, this is a 10,000 square foot building. We're just working with such a massive amount of space, so many different areas to finish. And so this is something that I had in my mind for a long time, of adding this second floor area. And so to finally get that done was encouraging, I guess, and kind of another push to keep going to get this done. And sometimes you get to where you just feel like this is never going to get done and we're going to be doing this forever. And then when you know, project by project gets finished, it, kind of pushes you on to do the next one. So yeah, it was great to get that finished, and definitely was a big step forward in getting this whole project done.